Hey, it's Krabby here. So last Friday, a channel I follow called Audio Pills did a review of the Roland Alpha Juno. I don't know if anyone, probably a few people who watch this channel also watch Audio Pills. Good channel. He has a series called Bad Gear, and yeah, Um, he does he's actually a great channel. He picks a bit of gear and uses it to make a couple of tunes, does a couple of jams, and very honest opinions in the course of his videos. So well worth checking out if you're into your hardware, music, equipment. But yeah, so yeah, I thought he did a really good review of the Juno, the Alpha Juno. But one thing he didn't mention was that it's actually great for making kicks. And I've looked on YouTube and I haven't found anyone focusing on how to make kicks. I almost said chicks, how to make kicks with the Juno. So I thought I would do a very quick video, just showing what kind of kicks you can get out of it because yeah, you can get some serious sounds out of the Juno if you're making kicks out of it. All right, start off making a kick. Just gotta have a patch here. It's a bass kind of a patch that I'm gonna overwrite. So yeah, and sorry about the glare off of the plastic. Not much I can do about it. Hopefully the LCD screen is visible enough anyway. But I'll just move it a wee bit so you can see the parameter select whatever that I'm pressing. So gonna go into this. First up, I'm gonna select the scale octave range to the lowest, which is 32 feet, I think. So DCO envelope is basically the pitch envelope. So what we want to do is have that full. So you can hear already we're kind of getting a kick sound going. Not worried about all that. Pulse then. So pulse, what we want to do is have the first pulse wave, which is a very kind of a clean, straight square wave. Not going to have any saw, and sub I'm going to put that to 0. So we're just working with basically one wave, which is a saw wave. Pulse width doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the first square wave. So then VCF, gonna open up the filter. So you can hear already getting a nice kind of a kick sound. VCF envelope, I've that about 50. Then so VCA level 50 is fine. Very loud output off of the Juno 1. It's part of the reason why it's so good. Like, I mean, it's just a great sound of synth anyway. But why it's great at kicks is there's a load of low end off of it. So yeah, you have to be kind of almost careful with it, you know. So we're going to set the VCA to digital, which is basically gate, but with velocity sensitivity, which would be nice when sampling of sequencing. So then chorus off. Yep. Everything else, there's no. So the main thing here really then is the envelope. So the great thing about the envelope on the Juno 1 and 2 is it kind of has a 2-stage decay. So T1 and L1 are basically the attack, and then T2, L2, and T3 and L3 are the decay. So it means you can kind of have a more nuanced decay than you would with just a 1-stage decay. So T2 is the time it takes, so the shorter the value, the quicker it is. So I'm going to set that, bring that, the first kind of stage of the decay down to about 50. Yeah, it just gives you that bit much more controllability. And we're going to set the last bit of decay down to 0. Okay. So you can hear that. That sounds pretty decent for a good hard kick. And that's just the wave. Like, I mean, there's no distortion on that. There's no overdrive, no kind of desk shizzle going on at all. It's literally just a flat EQ, gain normal. And it sounds pretty alright for a kind of a hardcore kick. And that is kind of it, basically. Like, I mean, obviously you can play around with the decay. To kind of get it more kicky or more kind of lasery sounding, is how I think of it. Yeah, I think it sounds cool, you know. And yeah, it was used on a lot of tunes back in the day, and I think probably got sampled a lot, so I'd say it probably still gets used, the Juno kicks. But once you start adding in some desk overdrive and mid sweep going on, yeah, sounds great. So yeah, there you go. A little focused on feature, little or if at all focused on feature of the Juno 1 and 2 is the ability to make some really nice kick-ass kicks. So yeah, I don't know how many people out there still own a Juno 1 or 2, but if you do and you're into making hardcore music, yeah, give it a try making kicks with it. I've kind of sampled a lot of the kicks that I've made with it. I wouldn't use it like I would with a drum machine in a live jam, but I've definitely, I've created kind of, yeah, a lot of samples using the Juno kick as a kind of bass element, and then maybe layering in a few other bits to give it a bit more crunch. But yeah, Juno 1 and 2, great synths. I think in my books, definitely the best of the Junos, the most versatile, best sounding. Yeah, I used to own a 106 and I sold it years ago because it couldn't do anything that the Juno 1 couldn't do. Whereas the Juno 1 can do stuff that the 106 couldn't do. So, yeah, Juno 106 obviously looks very cool, but yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's about what they can do. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.